So we did this whole episode. We're 58 minutes in. It was great. And then all of a sudden, my power decided to shit the bed. And we lost all of the video. All of it. Just decided to die. And OBS doesn't have a failsafe. And my UPS crapped the bed as well. So I hope you enjoy the audio episode because that's the only thing that's saved. But if you listen until the end, Kyle kind of makes fun of me for it. But lesson learned, new UPS should be in today. So we'll see how that turns out. Sweet. Enjoy. So, unfortunately, Ryan, something happened to Ryan. He's not doing great.
I don't give a fuck.
He's still alive.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Just not all there. But then again, what's new? So Ryan, so Kyle.
Yeah, man.
How does that make you feel?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I thought we were all friends here.
Nah, this dude wants money over friendship.
Money over friendship. But in the grand scheme of things, we're all friends.
Shut up.
Fine. Fuck you too. Hello, everyone. This is Caleb Boudreau, the editor-in-chief of AnExtraordinaryLife.online, and this is the 31st episode of the Joystick Junkies podcast, which is always fun. Love hanging out with you guys. And the big news this week is that a small little indie game seems to have taken the PC gaming community by storm. I don't know if you've heard about this, Kyle. Ryan called it a flop because the servers are kind of being bad. But
The fucker just said it's a small indie game, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Guys, yeah, Payday 3 is out now. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's just a small little dev team, you know. There. Yeah, all right there, Kyle?
Keep talking.
So please explain to us, as someone who has like adequate information about things like this, please explain to us how this is a flop in the PC gaming world.
Okay, so everyone will go say, oh, it shouldn't have been online only, right? Blah, blah, bullshit. I've already got about 10 hours in the game, and all I had to do was verify my game cache, or my game files. And all of a sudden, oh, hey, look, it started working for me completely fine. No matchmaking issues.
But
now,
shouldn't they have already been verified the moment you installed it?
My roommate and I played about 10 hours together in the game, and we're thinking that it's something with after X amount of missions, like one of the files get corrupt, and the game goes, whoa, this is not right. We're going to throw a matchmaking error. Because right after we would validate, and we would find a match again. And now this is just us playing together, and we're in the same room, so, I mean, we're peer-to-peer, but it's online only, so it has to communicate to a server.
Yeah.
Because everything is server-side, but whatever. I
think
mean, most games are like that.
Yeah, I think the reason that they went server-side is mostly because of crossplay, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, you can play with no problem. And it's on Game Pass, so you always have that option. But one thing that I love, because you and I played a few matches.
Oh, yeah.
Both things, we went completely quiet. No one even knew we were there. Well, we blew a couple people's minds, but, you know, other than that, they didn't really know that we were there.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I mean, yeah, people are saying that it's bad, but that's because they don't have or they don't realize that it's online only. Like right now, it has 21,000 reviews on Steam, and it's mostly negative. But if you go look at what they're for, it's like, aha, it's offline because I can't play it. The matchmaking got pretty bad. All this crap. Until they realize that, again, it's a $40 game. It's not a $70 AAA game.
Yeah, but you think, okay, so Matt's demo, Echo Point Nova, multiplayer.
Yeah.
Free fucking demo, no problem. Now, granted, it's not getting the same numbers, anywhere near the same numbers as
what was it? They
something
had,
like Payday 2.
They had 280,000 players.
Yeah. So one thing that I fucked with Ryan about, like I said, he's not all the... I'm pretty sure he got donkey kicked as a kid. Love the guy. Love the guy.
No, you don't.
I mean, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I was dropped on my head as a kid, so I mean...
Yeah. Weren't we all?
True. And, funny story, and then I'll get back into my rant. I was riding a bike that wasn't mine. I was too big for it, and I didn't know what handbrakes were. I didn't know that there was a rear brake and a front brake, and if there's only one handbrake on the unit, then it's usually the front brake.
Yeah, because the pedals, you push backwards and they break the rear wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know that. Was going very fast down a steep hill. Wanted to slow down. And I was like, oh, this is a new bike. This is cool. Yoink. Front brake hits. Face first into the concrete and rolled down the hill. So, I feel you, Ryan. That's all. That was the moral of that story.
No,
but
if you want to talk about that, I had a very similar incident, except I didn't pull the front brake because I had a mountain bike at the time, so I pulled the rear brake like an intelligent kid. But my buddy, who was on his longboard, didn't realize how steep the hill was, tried to slide sideways, which is where you pivot the rear end to be parallel with the front, so you're like braking on the side of the wheels. That didn't end very well, and he cartwheeled down the hill.
Damn.
And by cartwheel, I mean he went from this way to sideways to down the hill.
Yeah.
Into a mailbox.
Oh God. But yeah,
only chipped a tooth.
Jeez. Yeah, talk about some of the gameplay improvements. Talk about some of the gameplay improvements that Payday 3 brought.
Quality. I mean, to be fair, Payday 2 is a pretty old game. The resolution of the game overall is good. They now have a feature where when you're masked off and you get spotted by an officer or a guard, they don't immediately go into bullet hell. They try to arrest you, or not arrest you, but they try to push you out of the private area. And that was pretty cool because I was used to like Payday 2 where I had to be like 100% stealth or else I would immediately have to go loud, throw on my mask, start killing people. And one of the other things is lockpicking. They now have the ability where you can actually lockpick, not just throw a mini drill down and let it run. It's a skill game where you have to hit F on a white little portion to advance the lockpick. Or you can let it just run. You can let it just circle and it will pick slowly. One of the other things is you can do it completely mask off if you have multiple people. We did the very first mission, me and my roommate, we played. He was mask on for about half the game. I never put my mask on. And I was able to be completely stealth, where once we got the money out of the vault, I was able to just walk right past a guard and plop it in a van. No problem. In the last game, everyone was put mask on when the first person masked up. and it just caused problems. Because he'd be doing something really stealth, and all of a sudden you're standing there with a gun in your hand. Caleb looks a little busy. I have nothing else to talk about.
Sorry about that. So, I got a phone call. I was kind of worried. It was
from Ryan?
It was not Ryan. That would have been
Damn.
fucking hilarious, though. No, it was my mom. Apparently, so I downloaded the new iOS 17 update. Not that many changes. But apparently, if you haven't set up your voicemail, it sets it up for you, and it uses Siri.
Yeah.
And my Siri, as a joke a while back, I set up Siri as a British female. So she called me twice just so her partner can hear it, and so I answer it, and I'm like, "Is everything okay?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just wanted Eric to hear your bougie ass Siri." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I think I have mine as an Australian.
But yeah,
It's funny.
one of my biggest gripes with Payday 2 overall was the lack of stealth. Like, I never felt like I could completely do a mission silent.
No,
My
couldn't.
first two rounds in games with you and Nick, it was quiet. Like I said,
Oh yeah,
no one knew.
No,
We were in and out before. There were no alarms. There were no police shootouts, and I was kind of disappointed, honestly. I was like, what the fuck? This isn't Payday. This is a fucking walk in the park.
No, when we were just casually walking past the guard with bags and plopping them, I just turned on face tracking. Oops. And plopped them into the back of the van. Let me turn that back off. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, when we were just casually walking by the guard and throwing a bag in a van, no questions asked, right?
Yeah. See, my favorite part.
That one NPC that's just chilling there on the bench didn't give a fuck. He's just like, as we're casually stealing millions of dollars.
Yeah, this dude's just checking his fucking Facebook on his lunch break. He is the perfect antithesis to r/anti-work. He's like, look, this isn't even my fucking job. I'm not gonna stop these guys. They have guns. Like, who the fuck am I?
Yeah.
But no, my favorite part is the AI. It's kind of stupid. Like, not even gonna lie. So those first two missions, we had an AI bot helping us out, and no fucking joke, they just stood there, mask off, just hanging out, just watching us as we did all of the work.
Yeah, so that's the thing. The AI that you have helping you when you're less than 4 players will stay mask off until the assault starts.
Which is ridiculous.
Whereas in Payday 2, the moment you put your mask on, literally everyone else will throw a mask on.
Yeah.
No matter what they're doing. They'll just immediately pull it out and go, done for the day. Starting crime now.
Well, see,
Like,
that is an improvement, because if you want to stay quiet, they will completely be chill. Like, you won't even know that they're there.
And
but
did you notice that Chains was just leaned up against a vending machine for like half the mission?
he was just chilling. At one point, he was even talking to a fucking guard.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? No. The AI that I was mostly talking about, though, was I was
NPCs?
trying to sneak into, it was a guard. I was trying to sneak in the back door. Haha, pun. But I was trying to sneak into the back door. He sees me, continues walking, and then the alert status goes away as he's walking the other way.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, you haven't seen the Titan cameras yet.
You're hanging back here? Okay, no big deal. I'm just going to walk this other way.
You haven't seen the Titan cameras yet.
What are the Titan cameras?
So
I've seen
once
the fucking
you get
invisible
past
bitches.
hard, once you get past hard, which would go very hard and then overkill, the Titan cameras appear. They're indestructible cameras, and they're on a gimbal, right? So instead of just going side to side, they'll move side to side and up and down.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fuck
Did
that.
I did it again. Whatever. I'm just leaving it on.
You fucking idiot.
There we go. I'll do it the easy way. I'll just go tap it to lock it so it doesn't do it again. But yeah, no, it's terrifying because There's a couple of missions that require you to stand in place to use geolocation to unlock a door, which is pretty cool. But it really sucks when you're playing on very hard and there's a Titan camera that will slowly pan and then move down and look right at you. So you can no longer sneak underneath the cameras.
Gross.
Yeah, it was really bad.
So have you guys ever beat a mission on Overkill?
No, we've done very hard. We have not gone overkill yet.
Dude.
It's not like Payday 2 where all of the enemies just are not spongy at all.
Yeah.
And you can like 2-tap everyone in Payday 2.
No. Oh, wait, yeah. I was about to say, because holy hell, we were playing the second mission, and I ran out of ammo, and I literally hit this guy over the head 15, 20 times, and he's still just like,
Yeah. I forgot I had it enabled. You can cut that out.
All right.
Let me go turn it off. Okay. Let me pull up Payday 3 weapons.
The weapons are really good.
There's one that I have. Let me shrink this down so it's not as bright white in my face.
I heard the AK is really overkill.
So, screw the AK.
No pun intended.
I run the SAA 144, which is basically like the EBR or the MK14.
Yeah.
It 2-taps everything but dozers.
What is a dozer?
The big guy with the LMG.
I don't think I've seen him yet.
Did you ever play Payday 2?
So, okay, here's my
You probably never
difficult
played it over
relationship.
like normal or hard.
Yeah, my difficult relationship with Payday 2 is I played the demo on 360. Got into it again when I was on Xbox One, but never found anyone that wanted to play it for long enough.
Oh, yeah.
So then I played it a little bit, got annoyed with the fact that I couldn't keep all of the money that I was making, and stopped playing it on my own. So it became a party game, and then people slowly started drifting away from it. And I could never finish anything solo because the AI was complete ass. And just...
So
it was bad. But
what I love about Payday 2 was the stupidity of the guns.
What do you mean? Oh, wait. Yeah, what do you mean?
Payday 2?
Are we talking pre or post DLC weapons?
Oh, DLC weapons, 100%. I was running akimbo. What was it?
Now, keep in mind, this is 10 years worth of DLC.
True.
Versus, what, 4 days live?
Yes. I was running akimbo cross vertex, which is basically the Chris Vector.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, so...
Those poor police officers.
It's 120 rounds fired at 1,200 fire rate in game. Oh, let me just do a quick second math here.
Just why?
58 times 2 times 1,200. Yeah, 139,000 damage. Like, instantly. Within a couple seconds, a dozer's dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I would pretty much fucking guess he was dead at that point.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And then you could also get the jackets piece, which is basically 2 Mac 10s that did only 2 less damage.
Good lord. Now, as somebody who didn't really get into Payday too much, like I got it on sale
I played
on
way
Steam.
Too much.
What were the DLC? Like I know they had a John Wick John Wick DLC. I got that one.
Payday 2 DLC.
But like, wasn't there like this horror, like ghost heist at one point?
So I don't have all of the DLC unlocked because they literally released some like midway through last year, and I kind of stopped playing in like 2021. Let me go to the store page. There were a lot of random, like, just gun packs or mod packs and character packs. But, like, the major ones were new heists, new stories. And those ones were normally the more expensive ones, if I can find them on the list. Right now I'm looking at, like, paint pack and weapon packs.
Yeah.
But where are they? What in the world? Come here. Oh, they had character packs. They added Ethan and Gila Klein into the game, but that was back in like 2017.
Like H3H3?
Yes, H3H3. They added that in there. It was hilarious. Most of them were kind of annoying little like, oh, hey, here's a new weapon. Here's a new character to play. But the story missions were really nice because, I mean, a game that came out,
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago, 2013. Didn't have very much, like, story-wise, that they said, hey, we're going to release DLC for the game to make it better.
Which I heard.
And the DLC heist, I think they were like $7. And they added, like, 2 or 3 new missions.
Yeah. I heard there's only 8 heists throughout this Payday 3.
For now, yes.
So, as someone who's not like, for lack of a better term, I'm not their target audience. I'm not who they go after, you know?
Yeah.
What makes this game replayable? Because I love it. Like, it's a great party game, but what makes people want to play it, in your opinion?
What, Payday 3?
Yeah. Or just the Payday games in general. Like, if you only start out with 8 heists, and then the previous one only had like close to 10 at the end of its DLC cycle.
Is that really how many you had? I don't remember. There were also a bunch of contracts that you could do in Payday 2.
So explain that. Like, because I'm trying to understand and wrap my head around just why people love it so much.
Let me see here.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, so here's the thing. The original game came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 missions to play. And they were fun. A lot of people would, like, continuously grind those to hit max level. So your missions were easier and easier as you went along. Yeah. Mainly so you could unlock new weapons, new mods, all this kind of stuff a lot easier. And then they came out with the Bane pack, the Hector pack, the Locke pack.
Wow, I was
Butcher,
way
Dentist,
fucking off.
Elephant, Vlad, and then all the other DLC. And then all of a sudden, it ended up being a shitload.
I was way fucking off, my guy.
What's up?
87 total heists in Payday 2.
Yeah.
After DLC was done.
Yeah.
That's if you have the entire thing, though.
Yeah.
But just after, like, no heists or no DLCs. Oh, wait. That is... Okay, I am wrong. Surprise, surprise. Just on launch, there were 12 heists.
Yeah, 12.
There were 9 in Payday 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Actually, there were only 10 at launch.
Yeah.
2 were free updates before the first DLC came out, which was the Armored Transport.
I remember that one, yep. Armored Transport. I remember when that came out.
Update number 20 came with a new heist. Mm-hmm. Update 25 came with a new heist. 29 came with a new heist. So, like, they have a track record, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have a track record of releasing... They're kind of like No Man's Sky, essentially.
Yeah.
Where they're just, hey, guys, we see that you're still playing it. We still see that you're still loving it. Here's new content. And it's basically how Techland was for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Until they, got bought out by Tencent. And now they're just like, money, please.
You want to know what's really funny, though?
What's that?
You said update 29. Do you know what update they're on right now for Payday 2?
Hold on. Let me guess. Um, uh, um, over 169. I can tell you that much. That's when
240.
fuck me, because
Yeah.
number 169 was the last update that came with a free heist.
Yeah. 240 updates. And that's
Which
across
was-
10 years. That was literally like February of this year that update happened.
Jeez. So
Yeah.
in total, across 10 years, Payday 2 had 77 heists. So now
Sounds
I
right.
can see. I
No,
can
sorry, it was,
easily see.
Sorry, take that back. It was September 13th of this year that update happened.
Oh, okay.
So they're still fucking updating it.
Yeah. But I mean, I can easily see with 77 heists in the last game, why people would be even a little upset by only 8 or 9 heists in this one.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
what they
that's
don't realize
10
is
years.
yeah, it's 10 years of development that they added all of those heists.
Yeah, and now this isn't a Unity thing, you
No.
know, where it's like,
It's
hey,
Unreal
we had
Engine.
all of this goodwill. No, but I'm saying they had all
Oh.
of this goodwill with
Yeah.
their fans, and they just went, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's legitimately they have all this goodwill. They haven't done anything to prove us wrong.
No.
Just it's been 4 days. Give them
Yeah,
some time. They're
it's
gonna add. Their
literally
track
been 4
record
days.
says that they're going to add more content.
And here's the thing. Payday 2 is overly positive on Steam.
Yeah.
Payday 3 is getting beat to
Review
shit.
bombed.
Yeah, it's getting beat to shit for being just it's online only. I did it again, god damn it. There. I need to turn off the hand track thing. It's annoying. But it used to be God, what was it? Let me look at like okay, so they have 70,000 negative ones. And it's like do you want to buy another DLC? Blah blah blah. All of this. There was one that was made just recently, right before Payday 3 came out, when everyone was playing the beta. And it's saying, you were a good franchise, now you're falling apart. Why would you go review bomb the old game when you're playing the beta for the new game? If you have 1,500 hours on record, and you just updated your review from very good to, nah, I don't like it because a new game came out.
Yeah, no, fuck that. But you see, what I don't really understand, or that's the wrong wording. I would really love to know how many of those reviews are actually verified purchasers. Mm-hmm. Because in actuality, what could be happening, people played the beta and immediately killed it. Just review bombed it. Oh, they heard that the main release. No, this could very well not be the case.
Yeah.
But I've seen, because, you know, Twitter's a toxic ass fucking place. Sorry, X.
You're not wrong.
But I saw multiple accounts being proud of the fact that they were review bombing Starfield in protest for it being a Xbox exclusive. Their hopes were if they review bombed it enough that Microsoft would fix it and make it a cross-platform game again.
No.
And it's like, what are you doing? You didn't play the game. Like, so why?
Does Steam have the ability to review games that you've never played?
Yes. There were
That is stupid.
There were, if I'm not mistaken, they had some reviews, like if you have a demo, I think technically you can review the game. So like if you went to the beta, you can review the game before it launches, or like right as it launches. Like, because on the reviews, don't they have like have X amount of hours in the game?
Yeah, it'll tell you. And what it'll say is the hours on record and then how many you had at the time.
So I wonder, since you have better screen real estate than I do, mostly because this podcast is all screen capped on my computer. Pull up some of those like negative reviews. Do they even have much of any? Because
On what?
honestly,
On what game?
Payday 3.
Oh.
Because honestly, think about it. All you have to do is put up
Literally
$40.
get the free... No, you could get the free beta and then review bomb the fuck out of it.
Well, yeah, but just even if I'm wrong, even if I'm wrong and you have to buy the game.
So
Buy the game, play under 2 hours, and
no,
then try
no. Hold on. Here's a great one. This review was negative. It says the real heist was on our wallets. 0.4 hours on record.
Exactly my point. Less than a half an hour. I can almost guarantee you what this person probably did was get it, played it a little while with his friends, and then tried to put it into offline mode so Steam couldn't track his hours so that he can get a refund on it later. Realized that he couldn't
Oh, he
do
did
that.
refund it.
Oh, I know he did. I'm sure he did.
Yeah, it says right there. It'll tell you product refunded. And you can also see when they get it for free.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Here's one. A review at 0.9 hours at time, but now he has 7.6 hours. Not recommended. And he's talking about how Tarkov queuing is just like Payday 3 queuing because it's on that camera. You could see it, couldn't you?
Yeah.
He's complaining about the boxy UI, no crime net, gun customization has less information than Payday 2. The original Payday 2 had no gun customization, if I recall. It was like, you put your attachments on, you're done.
Yeah. But
it's always online. He's complaining about that, but it's cross-compatible now. And, I mean, yeah, there is one thing that we're all in agreement, where leveling up is a pain in the ass because you have to do challenges to level up. I do agree with that. But it's things like, oh, you have to get 50 kills with a gun to level up that gun. Whereas in, like Call of Duty or even Payday 2, no matter what you did, you got levels. But that didn't really happen until after they started including the infamy up to 100, which is what I am in Payday 2 now. That might not be real, but I got tired of the grind fest after infamy level 50.
But what my big thing
hold on.
is... Oh, well, okay.
This is another one. 0.8 hours. An online game where you can't play online. Amazing. Posted yesterday. If anyone read their Twitter, they would have known they were having server issues. This dude didn't even play an hour and didn't care to research anything. He hasn't refunded it yet, according to Steam. But go ahead, Caleb.
I don't know. I think everyone's big thing, I've heard someone try and defend the death threats that Unity got for their changes as gamers are just ultra passionate. My fucking ass.
Yeah, right.
Those are good. I was listening to I was listening to the No Clip podcast, right? I love No Clip. Hell, most of my stuff, most of my style and how I want to build the documentaries that we do is based off of No Clip and how they structure and interview their people. But someone sent them an email on the last episode and complimented their growth because they said in the beginning, No Clip had little to no understanding of exactly how games were developed. So a lot of the things that they were saying came across as just disingenuous. because it's like, look, you're obviously talking out of your ass.
Yeah.
But now they have the experience. They know how a lot of these games are made. So they're able to, what is that face? Guys, look at this shit. Look at what the fuck is up with that face. You look like you just saw your mom naked or something.
No, I just filtered Steam reviews for Payday 2 as negative with less than an hour, and there's 20,000 of them.
Jeez.
All complaining about the servers.
Payday 2 or 3?
3.
Okay. You said 2, so I'm clarifying. That's ridiculous. But yeah, like, if someone that, like NoClip, who does something as incredible as the Counter-Strike and Half-Life documentaries, where they just interview all of the old employees and everyone who worked on it and everyone that was affected by the game in the industry, you know, whenever you learn all of this, you start to see these things happen in the industry, and you're like, okay, that's actually commendable that it was only that much that got affected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, there's so much that can go wrong in game development, in web development, and software development as a whole, that it's incredible that a lot of the things that we get actually work at fucking all.
Yeah.
So, like, to see this is just fucking idiotic. Also, I know you're not going to watch this show because we're not big. We maybe get like double-digit viewers, and none of us stay this long. But to the Unity developer that sent the death threats that shut down your own office, holy fuck, bro.
I wasn't listening. I was reading the reviews because it's kind of funny. Like,
Please hold on before you do that. Dude, please tell me you heard what I said.
I did. Yeah, I did.
What the fuck?
That's kind of depressing. Like, I just laugh at people that
it's so
review
bad
games like this. Like, you know the really bad thing about it?
What?
How long do people normally play a game? Within the first few days of it coming out. How many hours do you think they would put into it?
Well, it depends. Like, for me, I only put maybe an hour into it, but as you know, I had to leave got called out for my day job.
Yeah.
But like, normally, if you're like extremely passionate right after you get the game, you usually put in like between 5 and 10 if you're being generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm filtering by over 10 hours of playtime, right? You know, the average Payday, because why is my GPU like freaking out for my motherboard or for my monitor? It's randomly like screen tearing at idle. Oh, it's the broadcast in the corner. Damn it, Steam, I hate that. I'm looking at over 10 hours, just all reviews. 5,000 of them are over 10 hours of gameplay, and they're mixed.
Out of how many?
Out of 21,000. Oh, hold on. Out of 27,000.
Only
5,000 of them are over 10 hours of gameplay. And now, that is enough to beat the entire campaign, because I have about 10 hours. And that is from playing the entire campaign.
Fuck.
Now, a lot of them are negative, just complaining about the server issues and all that kind of stuff. But all of the positive ones actually have some good insight. I've gotten to the point where I don't look at the not recommended reviews anymore, because it's mainly like, oh, this thing bad. This thing bad. A lot of the recommended ones I'm looking at right now are like this one right here, which this dude has 20 hours in the game. And I can take him. He has 15 reviews out of his 30 games that he owns. So, right? That's
yeah, not
50%.
as bad as Tyler, but you know.
And then he's saying, like, preface, this game is fun, but until the servers are fixed, do not buy it, right?
Yeah.
Good advice.
It's completely logical. Like, that's the thing that most people don't understand. Like, look at Larian, for instance. they were not expecting Baldur's Gate 3 to sell nearly as much as did. And it is still topping the Steam most played charts.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the game, but I have it because I play it with my friends.
Exactly.
But I'm looking through reviews because that's how I like to buy my games, right? I don't just buy based off of like marketing. I want to see how people reacted to it. Even when a game's coming out, I'll look at the guys like pre-reviews before the game comes out. I'm looking at this one. It's actually like a paragraph worth of stuff. Because it's the same one where he goes into don't buy it if the servers aren't fixed. But then he goes into saying what he would love to see change and what he loves right now.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that all of the negative reviews are saying. He's saying offline mode would be nice, better leveling, things like that. But then what he loves is what everyone loves from Payday. The heists feel good. Stealth and loud are completely different, which is true. We didn't play any loud missions.
Well, we did. We played the armored car.
Yeah, no. What I'm talking about is missions that you can play stealth or loud. The armored car, you really can't play stealth at all.
I see what you mean.
But like the very first mission, the quiet way, which is where I think we played, where we took the manager and had him scan in.
Mm-hmm.
The loud mode is you wait for Bane to drop thermite so you can burn a hole through the roof of the vault.
Oh,
completely different gameplay. And then in the silent mode, you know where the van was parked in the parking lot?
Yeah.
In the loud mode, it's down that alleyway where that guard was sitting. It goes all the way through the alleyway. It's completely different play style. And then there's the big bank. I don't know if you were there for the big bank one.
No, I had to leave.
So the silent mode is the van's parked in the parking garage below. Nick and I played it both silent and loud. The loud mode is you have to get all the bags to the roof. Completely different.
Fly away in a helicopter, right?
Yeah, you get away in a helicopter. It changes, and it can be like that.
Yeah.
Like we went to play
one
the
mess
big
up
bank,
and it's all gone.
We went to play the big bank one more time to try and do a complete stealth. And as we were throwing the last 2 bags into the van, a guard spotted us. And all of a sudden, the van peels out of the parking garage, and we have to rush to the roof with the last 2 bags to be secure. And, I mean, we still got $800,000 for it. I got 0 XP because we didn't complete it on stealth, which I'm upset about. I wish they would change the leveling system. But it's pretty nice. Like, they could do, like, what Call of Duty does, right? Every match you get, 5,000 XP maybe? But if you're doing challenges, you can get 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 XP just by doing the challenges. If they did it that way, I would enjoy it a little bit more.
Well, but see, here's the thing. Like, what I commend them on is trying something new at least.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what a lot of people that I've noticed with sequels, they don't understand. They're like, but why not this and this? I liked it last. Like, for instance, Wildlands. Whenever Breakpoint came out, I did not buy it.
I hated it. Now I'm on the subscription service, so I got it.
Yeah, but I'm a Division fan. I own both the Division 1 Gold Edition and the Division 2 Gold Edition. Love the Division. That kind of playstyle is not Ghost Recon. Whenever Breakpoint came out and it was all an RPG similar to the Division, hell no. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But I commend them for trying. Like, everyone was wanting Wildlands 2.0. Take Wildlands, different setting, different story, different enemies. Cool. You know? But it's all about trying, because you don't want to put yourself in a Far Cry situation where you become a meme because you didn't change anything, you just went to a new location. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to become a meme. But I think it's one of those things where you can't please everyone. There are the diehard people who want everything to stay the exact same, and there are the people who want something fresh. And normally the non-vocal majority, people who don't review, the people who don't bitch and moan, the people who don't say anything are the ones that are completely content with the game.
Yeah, I mean, I have what, 771 games. I only reviewed 7 of my games that I've played.
I haven't reviewed a single one.
And most of those are, at least 10 hours.
Yeah.
Like Far Cry 3, I have 43 hours in the game.
What was your time at review?
43.2. I reviewed it right when I stopped playing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and then, let's see. Scrap Mechanic. I reviewed it after 24 hours of the game. Destroy All Humans 2, reviewed it right after I beat the game. So 10.2 hours. I went back and played for another 0.3, I think.
Yeah. And see, but you're the kind of person that does it as you finish. Then you have the kind of fucking person like Ryan who reviews a game as a meme.
Let me go look at his page.
And then you have somebody like me enjoys every single game that I have on the shelf up there.
So Ryan has 403 on his account, 92 reviews.
Yeah, there we go. But
wow.
Hold on, before you read that.
What the fuck?
Most of the we still have the website. We still publish articles. We don't consider ourselves reviews. We will give you our thoughts on the game. Very, very limited thoughts. But most of it's teaching you about the development and all of the public knowledge and interviews that have come out about the story behind it to help you appreciate a game that you might love more. So to take the time to sit there and write a review on Steam or review bomb something, it just makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. And fuck you, Ryan. Let's see what his worst review is.
No, this is just one of the first ones that I saw. Immortals of Avium, right? I don't know if you've ever played that game.
No, but I've heard EA has destroyed the studio already. They've already fired them all.
0.1 hours at review time. Now, it's a positive review, and then he went back and edited it. It doesn't say what time he edited it, but he now has 12.3 hours. But, see, that's the thing that I'm saying is, don't fucking review a game until you have at least a concept of the gameplay.
Yeah. And most games, look at Starfield. He is a big proponent of someone who... Oh, God.
Redfall.
He didn't even play Redfall.
0.3 hours on record. This ain't it, Chief. He really reviews under, 3 hours.
No. Ryan. Lion Ryan. What the fuck, bro?
Let me look at this game real quick.
The only other thing that I can think of is that he played Redfall on Game Pass, bought it just to review it and return it.
He reviewed Atomic Heart at 0.4 hours.
And I know he bought that on Steam.
Yeah.
How many hours does he have in total right now?
23.
Okay. So yeah, he bought it, played it, and finished it on Steam. What was that review?
Let me go back to it. I mean, it was a recommended review.
Yeah, but still, okay, Ryan, I know you listen to this while you work. Constructive criticism,
shit on you.
Love you, bro, but we're gonna shit on you for a second. We're gonna use you as an example. Good review bombing, where you try and manipulate the numbers to become to swing towards overly positive, is still review bombing.
He reviewed Spider-Man Remastered at 0.2 hours. Now, he did play it on the PlayStation, but still.
Okay, but playing it on a completely different platform, something I've learned, I'm still looking into why it happens, okay? But the Game Pass version of games on PC are more resource hogs than Steam versions. Personally, I haven't
reviewed
hold on.
Elden Ring.
I haven't looked into why it happens, but I'm pretty sure it's the DRM that allows Microsoft to see if you paid it or paid your subscription or not.
Yeah.
Can't confirm. I can't deny. That's my theory. Looking into it, it's kind of hard because I don't really have that much of a programming background. But it would make sense theoretically, because look at Denuvo. Denuvo is a big and heavy fucking DRM that will destroy games' performances in the long run. So, like, if you played it on PS4 or Xbox and then review it on PC, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, 7th ring, all the way down to the bottom. All the way. Next to the boiler.
What was your take on Biomutant?
I didn't play it.
Okay.
I wanted to, but what was his take on Elden Ring? Mr. died a ton of fucking times.
0.6 hours in. He downvoted again.
Why?
I went away from it. We go back up to it. Where the fuck is it?
Because if you guys remember, like, one of the first episodes...
Oh, he was just complaining about ultra-wide support.
Okay, no. That is not a reason to downvote a game. Like,
yeah.
That's not... Okay, I could be wrong. I could, I have an ultra-wide
he upvoted it. Sorry, he upvoted it. But his complaint after 0.6 hours is no ultra-wide support. Not everyone is going to curate towards every resolution out there. Like, Payday 3 didn't have 4K until it went live.
Yeah.
So during the beta and the early access, no 4K.
Exactly. But, at the end of the day, you just... I don't know. That's just... Oh my... Ryan. There's a reason you stopped YouTube, bud. It ain't it, Chief.
Dark Souls 3, 0.2 hours at review time. No native ultra-wide support. This is a joke. That's all he complains about.
Okay.
A game from 2016.
Ryan. Not everybody can afford your $1,500 ultra-wide monitors, okay, bud?
I have a super ultra-wide sitting in my closet because I don't fucking use it. I wanted the vertical real estate.
Yeah.
My monitor is 2 of them stacked on top of each other.
How much?
What?
How much?
My monitor?
Yeah.
I think it's $1,000.
How much you want for it?
I'm not
I'll give you...
I got it for $750 on a deal.
I'm happy. Friend.
He reviewed Cyberpunk at 2.5 hours. That's not even through the beginning of the story.
Let me find out, Ryan. Let me find out that you're one of those people that try and...
Like, I don't want to hate on him, but he's a YouTuber. He should learn that you have to put playtime in.
Well, yeah, not even that, but like,
and then
I can understand you doing it on YouTube. Okay, yeah. I even did it because we really need subscribers before this big project comes out. Like, we really do. But like, legitimately, if like on a platform like YouTube, if you were to get it within the release window, then you're more likely for that video to be seen. Hell, I did it with Starfield. I paid extra, like $30 extra to get the early edition, specifically to write a script, specifically for first impressions, because I don't know when we'll be able to write the actual documentary for it, because I have 2 already shot that I have to cut, and I have 1 that we're working on funding for. Like,
let me go look at my
after that, we not quite sure. But like, on Steam, what does it benefit you to be one of the first to review a game? Like, it can't benefit you that much, if at all.
Let me go look at a friend of mine who's actually a streamer and see what he does. Just
Ryan,
his reviews.
if you ever wanna come on the podcast and defend your position, by all means, just shoot me a message. Still love you, bro. But bro, friend, pal.
Okay, I'm not reading those guys' reviews. They're just trash or smash. That's stupid. Let's go look at another friend of mine. He only has 9 reviews and see what he does.
Trash or smash?
Yeah, I hate people like that. This dude does
Yeah.
reviews after 100 hours on all of his games. Holy shit.
All
He's got
right.
1,500 hours on Dead by Daylight.
Why?
He does it for his Twitch stream.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Now, okay, so I take that back. Some of them are like a little bit less. But like Civ 6, great game, right? And he says, so fun, with or without friends, this game is great. I've stayed up many long nights playing this wonderful game. On Civilization 6, that was reviewed at 32 hours. And now he has 314 hours.
Yeah.
And then let's see another one. Jackbox Party Pack 3, right? He's a Twitch streamer. He does party games. At 8 hours, he said it was a great game. Now he has 51 hours.
But like that's the thing. Like it doesn't benefit
Wow.
you to shit on a game
Yeah,
that you
there's
don't
no
have a
benefit
ton
to
of
it.
that you don't have a ton of time in. Like who are you saving? Like do you have
Let's go look at my roommate.
I'm
What is
probably
he?
going to get shit on massively for this. But do you have a savior complex? Like are you like, "Oh, everyone will value my opinion over the 30 other people that said the exact same thing, but because it has my name on it,
Oh my
I'm going to
God.
save people the money."
Oh, let me pull up a second page here so I can look at what page was it on? I think it was page 2 or 3. You can keep talking. I'm comparing a review between Ryan and my roommate on the exact same game.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, because I think they played it together.
And I know they're the best of friends.
They've been friends for a very long time. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's the thing. Ryan reviewed New World at 1.1 hours. Is this game a joke? Amazon, the host of the world's largest server farm, can't even keep me in queue. I bought the game and was kicked out of the queue 2 effing times. He has it all crossed out. After an hour of trying to connect to a server at around a queue of 210 to 225, this game is not worth a single penny unless the server issues are fixed. I'm refunding the game. He never did. Yeah, he didn't refund the game. And then my roommate, who played it at 5.8 hours, reviewed it. Great game if you can get into the server. They are having server issues, but now he has 41 hours in the game. Ryan never played it again.
Yeah, see that no, Hunty.
Now, my
no.
roommate doesn't put like long reviews. He does quick little short ones.
Yeah.
Ooh. Where's his Cyberpunk review?
Let's all
Because-
agree on something. Like
Yeah, okay.
if you have
I
nothing
love this.
constructive to say on a review, then
I
why?
love this
What is
shit.
it? Who does it benefit?
I love this shit.
Oh God.
So, my roommate and Ryan both played Cyberpunk, both reviewed it. I haven't done my review on it yet because I haven't played it since I beat the story like weeks after the game came out.
Yeah.
They both recommended it, but the difference is Ryan reviewed it at 2.5 hours and my roommate reviewed it at 55 hours. Ryan's game is fun, but seems to be the new Crisis. I've got an RTX 3090 FE, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Ryzen 9 3900X, and the game installed on M.2 NVMe SSD. I can't get over 70 FPS on Ultra, but I'm playing at 3440 by 1440. My roommate goes, great game, highly recommended for higher end computers. Even with 20 series cards, it's still playable at Ultra. It's a story-driven game. You don't need over 70 FPS on it. Whenever I play single-player games, I don't care if it runs at 30 FPS. I don't care if it runs at 60 FPS. It's only when I'm playing competitive games that I care about FPS. Like, how long was it before consoles got over 60 FPS? This current generation. Caleb looks dead inside. Oh no, his camera froze. Caleb, where art thou? Guess I'll talk to myself until he comes back. Here, let's just give him a call.
Fucking power outage.
Here, we can keep the podcast going. Let me play it through my speakers. Oh yeah, is that so?
We have the audio.
It's okay. I got you playing through my computer into my microphone. We can keep talking.
Yeah, but there's no video. All of the video's gone.
That's fine.
All the video's gone.
Are you serious?
We lost the whole podcast. All we have is audio. Kyle, are you gonna be good tonight?
What do you mean?
Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah. What's up?
Are you gonna be free tonight?
What time?
I don't know. Maybe like 8?
Possibly.
Okay. If so, we can have a guest on. I know somebody that'll be, and we could just use the audio. Send me the audio you have,
Okay.
and we can use it as like a bonus episode.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
All right.
We can at least render, because that was a good conversation.
Yeah.
We can at least render the audio.
You have your audio, right? Because it's recorded off-site.
Yeah, Audacity has a failsafe, but OBS does not.
Mm-hmm. All right. When's your power coming back?
It's back up now, but I have to start cooking.
Okay.
Like we're about to wrap up.
Hey, pro tip: start recording your videos off-site.
No, like my UPS only holds my server.
Yeah.
I need to get another UPS for the.
Go get one. They're not expensive.
No, I know. Like, I was just holding off because I was like, okay, it hasn't happened in a while. No, I'm gonna have to.
By the way, I'm recording this conversation.
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah. Do that. Keep we'll keep this recording in. Export the file, and then we'll just use it as a bonus.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later tonight.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. What a fucking dude. That's funny as shit. He's going to hear this at the end of the audio. Hey, Caleb. I just want to tell you. Yeah, Caleb. I want to tell you something funny. You're a little bitch. Get a more stable connection. And, you're pretty bad. You know that? All right.